absorb the artistry as I've been doing backstage. I'm David Kalal. It's actually David Desha Kalal. I'm affectionately known as the Akbar Anthony in my organization. So that's very apropos for the evening. And I know the most Indian part of the evening is over, but I might be winning because I brought slides from a PowerPoint. So I was trying to think about, it's all in the name, right? Hindus for Human Rights. We're one of the organizations that this evening is supporting. Even as comms director, I sometimes struggle to explain. I tried to do a kind of comedy thing, but then I'm following a stand-up comedian saying it's not, we're not your mom and dad's Hinduism. But actually I realize that's wrong. What we actually are is we're very much our parents' Hinduism, and our grandparents, and our great-grandparents, and we're very much attached to those earlier ideas of independence and community and diversity and multi-faith ideas of what the Indian state can be. So we are all those generations that came before us. I'm going to do a little bit of, if you can go to the next slide, because this language is not as poetic in some ways as the music and the poetry and everything we've heard, but I think it's really important. We really are organizing ourselves as fundamentally opposing caste, advocating for feminists, really inclusive, climate-conscious practice. And I think we all know the big things that are happening in India that stand against each and every one of those kind of, lists that come up on a slide like this. We really also believe that as a progressive faith movement, particularly in US politics, we have a really big role to play. We're a unique voice. We get invited to places. We can have an impact that is outsized because as a progressive voice, we're invited into a lot of places. And I'm going to say I put some stuff on my phone, but it's hard to read my phone because I'm getting so many notifications. The media strategy for everything that's happened around this and this whole weekend has really changed the narrative about what's going on. And so, I'm trying to look here, but I got Signal coming up, I got WhatsApp coming up, they're all blocking me on the way. Anyway, this is part of who we are. If we can go to the next slide, our vision. This one I think is also really interesting because part of the way we're working is with progressive religious figures in India and in the diaspora, who are coming up with and often having to speak bravely in ways against the forces of Hindu nationalism that are flattening and erasing histories of syncretic traditions, multi-faith cooperation, all the rest of it. And I think that that work, as it grows, and it's burgeoning at the moment, is an important and a key way for the way that Hinduism has been taken over by the contemporary Modi narrative and taken into a space that makes so many people uncomfortable with it. Is there one more? Oh, here we go. And our vision. Well, our vision is this, right? No. Go to goals. Sorry, I'm not on vision, so I'm on goals. There we go. There we go. But our goal is this, right? We're a diaspora organization. If we win the culture here, we win the politics worldwide. This is our strength. We have a capacity to embrace this inclusive, pluralistic vision, to make sure that it's a thing that's understood in DC and in Delhi. The stronger our voice is here, the stronger we're able to support movements that we've been hearing about all evening long. So I'll just say, I've got too many slides because I got to go on to the next one. This is how sort of slightly out of touch I was with preparing for this. What I will just say about this, which is amazing for this weekend, the political advocacy and education that's going on this week, the stuff that's happening in DC, the letter, the congressional letter with over 58, almost 60 senators and congresspeople signing on, insisting that Biden confront Modi and talk to him. I wish it was public, but that's been led by groups throughout this entire room. The same thing has happened on the letter that's gone from more than 200 individuals, and I can't remember the count, a huge number of organizations that is on President Biden's desk, even as we speak. We have changed the conversation through everything that everyone has been involved in and working on over the last few months building up to this. But I got to tell you that the energy that's come up the last week has been incredible and is transformative, and I do think we are winning. And I'm just going to say, this is us. I'm really proud to be here tonight, standing up here for Hindus for Human Rights, but I'm also proud to be just in this room with everybody who is here. I'll say whether you're motivated by faith, a commitment to justice, to social justice, we're a formidable and diverse force, and if we keep raising our voices together, they can't stop us. We will raise them in conversation, we will raise them in protest, and it will raise